Why would anyone get solar during the winter? Here in Southern California, most people see their bills go down in the winter since there's far less air conditioning consumption. Summer's over and the ridiculously high bills are behind us. Or are they? In this video, I'll give you 3 reasons why forgetting about solar until next summer may not be the best idea. Hi, I'm Tom with Premier Roof Solar. I've been helping homeowners save money on their power bills for the last 5 years with renewable energy. My goal is to educate and empower homeowners like you so you can make the best decision for your unique situation. And in this video, we'll be talking about why the winter may be the best time to start your solar project. Right now it's November, and even though it stays pretty warm through October here in Los Angeles, summertime is over. We got past the super high bills that can reach into the thousands for electricity alone. So why would anyone be thinking about solar when the summer's over and the bills are low? Well, most people are not thinking about solar, and that's beneficial to you in 2 ways. Since there's less demand, you may get better deals from solar companies as they react to the slower demand. And permitting offices or AHJs have less solar projects to deal with, so you don't have to wait as long for their approval. If you're getting batteries with your solar project, the fire department is probably going to be involved as well, and there's going to be less lead time with them. You'll also have less of a waiting period to get your permission to operate, and you'll have overall less lead time with the solar company in getting the work scheduled. Reason number 2, as I covered in a previous video, it can take 3 to 6 months for a project to be completed from signing to activation and still be considered within standard timing. So if you end up with long lead time, this can mean that a project starting in January could be getting activated not until June. Does that happen most of the time? No. But if you don't want to let long lead time make you miss the savings on the high months, the smart move would be to get the project started at least 4 or 5 months before those high months begin. And what about those NEM credits? Remember, the credits build up to cover future months when you generate more power than you consume for that particular month. This tends to start in the spring when the days are getting longer than the winter, but it's not hot enough to be using a ton of air conditioning. Thus, you're not using up those credits that you're trying to build up. So reason number 2 is to ensure that you have your solar up and running before the high summer months and have some credits built up. Reason number 3, which in my opinion is the top reason, is to lock in your payments before prices go up, and so you can stop paying the high rate from the power company. Remember that the power company is continuously raising the rates, and the longer you wait, the longer you'll be paying those higher prices. From 2021 to 2022, the rates increased by 30% in some areas. This year, the residential electricity prices went up on average by about 4% across the United States. In some areas of California, it was up by 20%. In 2022, the average household electricity bill was $138 a month, or about $1,656 for the year. If you generate solar that offsets that bill entirely, then you're saving that $1,656 in year 1. The average size system costs between $15,000 to $18,000. If you waited for the next year, you could save about 2%. Those have been the savings. Over the last 10 years, the prices for solar systems have gone down about 2% per year. So by waiting a year, you'd be saving between $300 and $360 on the cost of the solar system. Whereas not waiting would save you about $1,600 from the power company. It's a no-brainer. $1,600 in savings is way better than $300 in savings. That's a difference of about $1,300 by not waiting. So that's why I made the solar cheat sheet, which you can find in the description below, so you can start figuring out if solar makes sense for you, and also why you should know which mistakes you want to avoid when getting solar. And you can see that in this video.